military guys and the leaders was like, they getting divine help, man. You know what I'm saying? So they forborn to fight, man. They was like, they got divine help because when they shot the gun, they was like lightning and thunder, man. Because when you shoot the gun, it showed the fire, then you hear that thundering sound. So it was like they was seeing thunder and lightning. So that was one of their statements, like, these guys got divine help, man. You know, so going right back into that scripture. Baruch doing the soldiers, man.
We got hope. Isaiah 42:22.
The Hebrew word is ka'ar. When they say we a nation snared in holes, it said you got that word crevice. Is it something? It said the crevice of a serpent, the cell of a prison.
Yeah, it basically means to crack. To split, to crack, forming an opening, cleft, rift, fissure.
Right, which you say the crevice of a serpent, man, and who basically going into the devices of Esau, man, the devices of this subtile person, man, going back to the garden, man, where they say the serpent was the most subtle than any beast of the field, man. You know, so. That's one of those, like the brother was naming, right, examples of other holes we snared in, the religion, those devices of the serpent, man, which is Esau, man, you know?
Yeah, cause we fell ignorant to Satan's devices, you know, with all these different religions, all these philosophies, you know? So we'll go back in Micah 7:18. It said, who is a power like unto thee that pardoneth iniquity and passeth by the transgression of the remnant of his heritage? So like we went to that pardon goes to like to free someone from a punishment or something like that. That's gonna be Yahweh Shai, cause he's like our spiritual bail's bondsman. He gonna release us out of this prison house. That's right. It said he retained not his anger forever because he delighteth in mercy. He would turn again. He would have compassion upon us. He will subdue our iniquities, and thou would cast all their sins into the depths of the sea. Thou would perform the truth to Jacob and the mercy to Abraham, which thou hast sworn to our fathers from the days of old.
The initiation phase is right now, you know, because the kingdom of heaven actually begins with the knowledge.
Okay. The judge, bro. The judge. 5, 10, 13. That's a paper.
I got a quick one for y'all. Go ahead.
10 and 13.
Okay. The judge 10 and 13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more.
Come. And this when Israel going off and judges, man, we been in captivity on all the nations, man. And you read book of Judges.
Verse 14, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
Come. He just gave you up like, go ahead. Hell, you ain't listen to me. Go try the other guys.
And that's coming back. You know, you people are calling on Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, IUIC, Most High Christ bless. All right, bubble eyes, we say Yahya, Yeshaya. Yahya, Yeshaya. Yeah, that's who you gonna have to call on, man, during Jacob's trouble, man. You know, you want to go serve them, you Muslim, you have to call Allah. Our people go to jail and get into that Muslim. All right, you Egyptology, polite, you gonna have to call all 50 of them Egyptian gods. You know,
what's the name?
ISIS, you gotta call all of them, man. You know.
ISIS in Muslim fighting right now.
And verse 15, and the children of Israel said unto Yahweh, we have sinned. Do thou unto us whatsoever seemeth good unto thee. Deliver us only, we pray, this day.
See, this is Israel. We do something bad, and Yahweh shall come back and save us. Every time, man. But our people, you know, Israel's just stiffing their people.
It's a caring father, man. Yeah. So when you hear your children up, you know, crying, you're gonna come save them, man.
And that's what, and that's our power, man. He delivers every time it happens. He delivers us, man. And our people, you got to understand that, man. That we are God chosen people. And he's gonna come back. No, people don't think he's not gonna come back, but he coming back for the elect of Israel.
This is Isaiah chapter 51, verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fear of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power.
Just cats on the street corners, man. New Orleans, uptown, you know what I'm saying, downtown, Chicago.
Stoops and
be on the stoops and things of that nature, man. You know, that's
Bang, Crip.
Yeah, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah, you know.
That word for fainted is the Hebrew word is Allah. One of the main definitions, well, a couple of definitions say to enwrap oneself, to disguise oneself. So going to what y'all was saying, we the Israelites, but we claiming everything else, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother was saying, that's what it mean by fainted, man. You know?
You know what links up with that scripture you brought out? Lamentation, how they pass by and hiss and clap. Because they see us out there in that low state, man.
Yeah. They disguise themselves. Gang bang be all, they say we wrapped up. You know, boy, we had all them bandanas on, man. The scriptures describe everything to a T, man. When Yahweh Shemel Shah open your understanding, man, he put you around elder brothers that can guide you through the scriptures, man. And the scriptures break everything down to a T, man. They even go into how the ICBM even go through the flight phase of it, man. How they gonna bathe in heaven and come down. You know, it go through the exacts, man. How Russia gonna be a guard to these other nations. It go into everything precisely, man. What we say, a boy shall be sold as a harlot, and a woman for wine. That was going on during the transatlantic trade slave, man. The scriptures go hard, man. That's why we rocking with the scriptures. They undefeated, man.
Right. Yeah, you know, like you said, they on the street, man. What other nations that do that?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't see them damn Arabs out there on the goddamn street.
Yeah.
I don't see them Chinamen out there on the street.
It's a car, MS, was it?
MS-16, MS-13, when you call them motherfuckers.
Then you got Ephraim, them Latin kings and shit, you know?
They don't really do that.
Which when you see them other nations that do that, that's them Israelites looking like them other nations.
That's right, bro.
Cause they have that same spirit on them, man. They be doing the same thing, man.
The mobs out there, Bronx.
The Italians, the Irish mob, the damn Chinese mafia,
Right,
you know?
The Russian mafia.
That's right.
This verse 22, with verse 21. Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Thus saith thy Lord.
You know why? You're spiritually drunk, man. You're spiritually out of it, man.
Thus saith thy Lord, the Lord, and thy power that pleaded the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again.
That's being enslaved, man. You know, that's that cup, man. Because why? You know, hey, we done drank all of it, man. Meaning we fulfill Lord willing prophecy, then it's gonna be over, and then who's gonna get that cup? Esau.
But I will put it into the hand of them that afflicted thee.
Right, Esau and you other nations, man.
Which have said to thy soul, buy thou that we may go over.
And you use us as a step or a footstool to build up your kingdoms, man. That's why you're in the position you are in, man. That's the reason why America was so great, because Americans didn't have to pay to be built up. They used free slavery, man. Free labor, such as the slaves.
And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over.
Right, and that's how they did. They went over, man. That's why they're at this bureaucratic platform right now, man. They run everything from top to bottom, man.
I know it's metaphorically too, and our people literally did that too. Lay down seas and water or something. So make them lay down, step over.
Then in slavery, you saw used to have the babies on the floor and have them as footstools and stuff, man. Have their feet on our baby's stomachs and shit, man.
Or if his feet had arthritis, he'll be rubbing his, you know, on the shit. You got it coming, man.
This is Leviticus 26 and 40. It says, if they shall confess their iniquity and the iniquity of their fathers with their with their trespass, which they trespassed against me, and that also they had walked contrary unto me, and that I also had walked contrary unto them, and had brought them into the land of their enemies, if then their uncircumcised hearts be humble.
If I can say this, that's what the elect set up to do, man. So even though we tell 2/3 of our people you gonna die, which we gotta tell you that it's the truth, man. But guess what? Y'all still gonna come back through the loins of the elect, man. But on the flip side of that too, if it weren't for the elect, y'all would be no more, man. You know? So just like going to what he read, man. If we don't speak up on it, then the nation ain't gonna be preserved, man.
And the key word is said uncircumcised. And if then their uncircumcised hearts was going back to your mind, all right, be humble, all right, and they then accept of the punishment of their iniquity, then I will remember my covenant with Jacob, and also my covenant with Isaac, and also my covenant with Abraham, and I will remember the land.
And it all began in 1970 when Yahweh Shem Al-Shah stopped hiding his face. You know, because when he hid his face, it means he took away that knowledge, man. But he shined his face upon, beginning with all the business, man, and it trickled down, and this is what you see now. That's it.
This is Lamentations chapter 3, verse 21 and 22. This I recall to my mind, therefore have I hope. It is of the Lord's mercy that we are not consumed, because his compassion.
We supposed to be killed off, man. You know, the shit we've done, man, he's supposed to just destroy us and just started something new, man. But it's his mercy. It's just like the brother was talking about with the 2/3. Hey, although you're wicked and we don't know who you are, you know what I'm saying, but Lord willing, we're not a part of that number, you still are able to partake in the kingdom and righteousness, man.
It is of the Lord's mercy that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not.
Right, and he sent, and the greatest thing that he did when he sent his son back, man, to redeem us, beginning with the elect.
And you say, like the brother started to listen off, our people be like, man, you know how the Lord love us. You know, look at the condition we in, but you don't understand all the odds that's working against you, man. All right, you made it through some hell of a odds, man, just to be here. Right. You got the abortion rate at like 48%. All right, the prison houses, they can't build enough prison to put us in. All right, they poisoning your water, especially in the hood, got the worst water. In the hood, they got the worst grocery store, but Jake still populate. All right, I got a co-worker, he like 47, man. Got like 16 kids, just had a kid this year, man. All right, Jake, you know, that's the Yahweh Shem Al-Shah still having their mercy, man. You know?
Hey, y'all got any closing remarks? Hey, with that, we hope you're edified. Shalom.
Shalom.
What?